It is layoff season right now. Are you guys following this article that LinkedIn publishes pretty much daily that is highlighting all of the companies that are doing layoffs? Obviously, the big one was Twitter yesterday. Really, what was big about it was not only were they letting go of a bunch of people, but it was the way it was done. It was like that Better.com thing all over where the guy laid off people over Zoom. Elon just cut people off from the system, and that was their notice. Pretty terrible. You can find me in the comments about that one. Last week, I made a video about how startups might be a good option because a lot of those are hiring, and I was talking about Series A and Series B. A lot of people responded to that video and said I was an idiot. 3 days later, a bunch of announcements in big tech came out where they were putting hiring on hold at companies like Meta, Apple, Amazon, etc. People were like, that startups aren't secure. Well, guess what? Nothing is secure. I don't know why people think that there's some like stable job out there that exists. Nothing is stable. You are always replaceable. In fact, you could argue that at bigger companies, you're more replaceable. However, startups are extremely risky. They might have limited runway. They might not even produce any revenue, which creates limited runway. They're running on the money that they got funded by. 90% or probably higher than that of startups fail. But again, you got to go where the open jobs are. So it's just a suggestion and it's just an opinion. The other thing people asked is, where's your data for this? Where's your data? Well, guess what? There's no real-time data for how many jobs are out there. In fact, there's a jobs report that comes out each month, but that's just based on open jobs. And if you've worked in HR or talent acquisition, you know that not every job that is posted is actually an open job. There's lots of reasons that jobs get posted. Sometimes a recruiter just forgot the job posting was out there. So stop asking for data, and it's just a stupid thing to ask for. The other thing to remember is these are just opinions and advice based on years of experience. So when you come back and say, well, my friends, or I know this person, or I experienced this, your experience is pretty limited, okay? Even if you have friends that work in tech, you're still pretty limited. My experience is having hundreds of conversations, looking at this 24/7, essentially having conversations on Twitter, LinkedIn, and having a pretty strong network of recruiters. But again, it's my opinion. If you don't agree with it, that's okay. You can't agree with everyone's opinion. So find me in the comments on this one. What do you think is more stable right now? Going into tech or maybe looking at other industries? Because that would be my advice right now. If you guys want to see past videos on this and that other video, go to the playlist that's attached to this video and you can see where I said that maybe startups are a better option and everybody went off on me and told me I was dumb.